wonderful episode this evening. I've been waiting for literally a couple of years to have this episode. I am just really I just going and going. I can't speechless because here I am finally. And we've been on cruises before. So we're going to talk about cruising in a whole new light now. Now, first, I want to tell you that we are the voice of cross-dressing right here. And also, I approve your cross-dressing. It's okay to cross-dress. I approve it. And I want everyone to go down to that lower right-hand corner and subscribe on that little red square down there. We can use that. Thank you very much. We have with us our co-host, Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hello.
There she is. Hi. Good seeing you again.
It's great to be here, guys. Ladies. Yeah.
Well, we got a fun one coming up here. And I'm looking for... Okay, Melissa's also in... let's don't get too serious. Now, you're a member of Tri-S. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. We've had Jane Ellen on a couple of times. And I have been a member of Tri-S in the past. Wonderful organization. And we cross-dressers really don't have any organizations, outlets, anything for us specific. And Tri-S is really the only organization structured as such. And it's just really wonderful that they're there. And this is the direction I go with my show and all, because being 3 to 5% of the male population, we don't have much for us. So this is why I'm here. And part of that, like this evening, I want a little background to the audience. When I first got into doing all of this stuff, I started off with crossdresstravel.com. I wanted to put together cruises and for cross-dressers that we can go out on to find a safe environment and enjoy our cross-dressing where we don't feel fearful, shameful. And so I literally went out and shopped all the cruise companies out of Miami. And there was a lot of them. And I went on them and it was, you know, there's good food, okay food, this kind of stuff and back and forth. But my real thrust of why I wanted to shop for one and who I was going to select had to do with how was I treated as a man wearing a dress presenting as a woman. And I spent my entire time on these cruises, and they're each a week long, and dressed, because it was like, prove to me how good you are.
And Jennifer, when you go cruising, don't you go with just women's clothing? You don't ever dress as a man when you're on the cruise, correct?
Absolutely. I leave my home in femme. I take no male clothes with me. So I'm in femme the whole, I have to be. I don't think they want me running around naked because I don't make a pretty sight. That's for sure. So with that being said, Carnival came out on top. I mean, and it wasn't close. There was a definite difference. And, you know, I thought to myself, well, was this just an aberration? Because all the others were down there and they were kind of competing with each other. And all, but there was those little extra looks, a little like, who are you? And all they weren't very friendly in dealing with me. You can see they're holding back something there, you know, that kind of subconscious something. So Carnival blew me away. I thought, well, okay, you know, once is an aberration, twice is a trend. So I went out of Tampa, a new port, a new ship, new staff. And I went out for a week. And they were equal to or better than. And I thought, whoa, this is it. I found it. So you'll see on like Carnival or on Crossdress Radio Network and crossdresstravel.com, you'll see the Carnival ships because I want them there. They proved it to me. They showed me. And I went out of my way to make sure that what they were were expressing to me the first time was real. And I can tell you it is. And I've been on Carnival a number of times since, and it has been consistent. Different ships, different crews, different ports. Consistency, you know. And this is why I'm focusing on Carnival, because we're going to get together and we're going to have cross-dress groups go out on cruises, because this is the absolute best venue you can go out and be your femme self. And if your wives come along and, you know, they may be a bit trepidatious about things and all, that's going to go away real quick. So,
Jennifer,
yeah.
One thing I recall now that through your discovery is that you learned that Carnival Cruises has a specific diversity program. And I was wondering if you or Deann wanted to talk about that concept, that that's like part of their mission is to have a diversity program, and they train their staff to treat you as you present.
Well, that's very true. Now, I'm looking forward to actually interviewing their diversity department. I want to go right to the source. You know, I don't let things stop me. I want to work with everyone. I want to bring the truth out. And so far, you know, talk is cheap, but they've been performing on all these. So their diversity department must really be something that's head and shoulders above all the other cruise lines. I mean, they're nice people in the cruise lines. Oh, yeah. But you want to go on a cruise ship where they're outstanding. That's where I want to go. And they're outstanding. I can't say enough. That's why I've been going on Carnival, and I'll keep going on Carnival. Yeah. So, we're going out on a cruise over Halloween of next year. That's 13 months or so away. And right now I want to talk to Deann, and I want to ask you about this cruise. Can you fill us in as to where it's going, how long it is, on what kind of a ship? Give us some details.
All right. The cruise is leaving, like I said, next October, and it's an 8-night voyage. It will leave on a Saturday and return the following Sunday. It is going to the Southern Caribbean. Ports are Aruba, I think Bonaire, Dominican Republic. I don't have the itinerary right in front of me. I should have.
La Verona.
Yes.
La Ramona.
Yes. And the cruise is like I said, 8-night. We have a variety of rooms. We have balconies. We have interiors. We have a few ocean views. So whichever one that you're looking for, we have it, or if we don't have it, we can bring it into the group. So we have whatever anybody's looking for. Anything else, everything's pretty much included in there. There's optional shore excursions available, optional other packages that the cruise line offers. And like you were saying a little while ago, Carnival is well known for being diverse with any kind of groups, and that whatever your group is, they cater to you.
You know, I've talked to cross-dressers a lot, and there's really only one prerequisite, and this goes for all of life and all of society. Just be nice and kind. That's all. And it's wonders what comes back. Now, you had mentioned about shore excursions and ports and this kind of thing. They've got some wonderful shore excursions. Oh, yes. And we're going to be putting up a lot of information about that on the website, crossdresstravel.com. And we're in the process of putting this up there. You can reach Deann at Deann, Deann, at crossdresstravel.com. That should be functioning this evening, and so you can reach her there and get information about the cruise. And if you're going to go on shore excursions, I highly recommend you always go on the cruises ships itineraries, on what Carnival presents on these ports. They tell you all about the shore excursions, where they go, and then they have contractors that handle these at these various ports. What's very important is a couple things. Your safety. Number one is your safety. They're dealing with the local tour people. The local tour people really like their contract with Carnival and other cruise companies too, obviously. And they're going to do their best to make sure that you have no problems at all, because they want good ratings and kudos from you. So and I've been on them dressed, because I didn't have any boy clothes, so I had to go dressed. Never a problem. Now, I'm not saying that there can be a problem, but there's always going to be a one-off somewhere in life or something. So we know that, but they go out of their way. And this is what I like. I feel safe on those shore excursions. Another thing too is going into these ports, the port area itself where the ship docks, and you can get off and walk around, and they have a whole bunch of shops and all kinds of interesting things. And I've gone off there too. They're in the Port Authority area, and they're granted a special license to have their business there. They get a lot of business from the cruise ships. They don't want to do anything to blow this relationship that they have with the tour company by doing anything to disrespect you. Again, always being nice. You're not going to have any problems. You're not. I've been to many of the islands, gone in the ports, gone to shore excursions, never had any problems. One of the best things about buying your shore excursion through Carnival, let's say you're on a bus and you're going way out, and I've been out in the jungle, zip lines and various things, okay, out in the jungle, and you're a 2-hour drive away by a bus through the mountains. What happens if the road gets blocked? What happens if you got a flat tire and you run late and the ship is left? Well, guess what? Since you bought it from the cruise line, they're going to hold the ship for you.
That's a fact.
Yes. So that's something to definitely remember. You're part of a group. You're covering your backside, or as we say in aviation, you cover your 6 o'clock. What's behind you. And that's what we're doing here. And it reduces the stress. Totally reduces the stress.
One of the comments was Darlene said on Facebook that, I'm going to need to bring get a whole new wardrobe for my Darlene. And I have to say, yes, because this is a great way for you to do your bucket list clothes, right? You can wear a swimsuit if you want to. You can dress up in a gown for, Captain Night and, for your lobster dinner. You can go beachy, you can go whatever. I mean, just anything that your little heart desires will work on a cruise. So I think that, not only is it a great way for you to get away from your normal environment, and if you feel closeted or uncomfortable, people don't know, not only can you get away from that and be free, but you can be free to be whatever en femme you want to be on the cruise.
Yeah.
And that's half the fun of getting ready to go.
Yeah.
Having to go shopping.
Yeah. Yeah. Anticipation. The anticipation of the trip is, 50% of the fun. So.
Well, that's it. I totally agree. And Carnival's got these great blogs and great guys to interact with socially. And if you have any questions, they'll tell you what it's like on this island or that island, because people have been there, and they'll say, go down to that little guy when you get there, make a left turn, go down about 6 buildings, and you're going to see, Jose's place or something. And you got to go in there and say hi to Jose. Greatest guy you'll ever meet. And they share their love. This is what's wonderful. They've been there, they've done it, and they're sharing. It's a community that is just so close. The cruising community, they don't care if you wear a dress. Are you having fun? That's what it comes out to. And dressing. Oh, yes. I know one cross-dresser girl. She changes about 5 times a day. She brings hordes of clothes with her and shoes.
And it's not you?
Well,
because I thought you've been known to bring multiple bags.
She outdoes me. She
Okay.
outdoes me. Okay. I thought I was bad. And I feel sorry for the guys dragging my luggage up there, because it's like, where the heck did this one come from? See how heavy it is? Oh my gosh. But I pack all that stuff and I wear it. And that's the neat thing. Wardrobe change. You say, well, I'll go back to the room. Well, wait a minute. First thing I do, I'm going to stop by the ice cream, and I'm going to get a nice, right? I'm going to take that back with me. Oh, it's just decadent. This is just so awesome. I'm going to take it back, and I'm going to change into this outfit, and then I'm going to go out there. I'm going to do that for a while. And dinners, I always dress up for every dinner I go to. I mean, it's a chance to wear this stuff. And I love this one evening gown. It is a teal seafoamy type color, and it's cut way down here with little itty bitty straps. And it is a mermaid. It's tight and it comes down and it kind of flares at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, how you feel like $1 million.
Right.
And you just feel so good, and you just, your eyes light up. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. This is your chance to really be you.
Mm-hmm.
Really be you. And don't forget, you're going to meet all these people, and they're all, I've noticed that the other guests on board the ship are so kind and so nice, and the conversation I've struck up and all. Some people may be like, this is interesting. I haven't really seen a guy in a dress before like this. But that's not a problem. It's never a problem. And in fact, many times they'll come and they'll say, you got something special going on? Yeah, we got a bunch of us here and there. We're just a bunch of straight guys. We got our wives with us, and we're down here having fun. And okay. And it just open up. People on cruises, they want to connect with other people.
Well, and they're there to have a good time.
Yes.
Like, they're not there to be a grump or get in a fight. They want to have a good time, and they want to have a good time with you, and they want everything to be great. So, they just have that aura. Everybody has that aura. Like, let's all do this. And,
they all want to let loose too. Isn't that true, Deann?
Yes, that is exactly true. The thing about a cruise right there, you can let loose and do whatever you want. Most of the people you probably won't ever see again. So it's nothing to be embarrassed about or anything like that. You just end up having the time of your life and make the best out of the situations that you're in and have fun doing it.
Yeah. Fun is definitely, that's why they call them the fun ships. And I agree.
That's
they
right.
are the fun ships.
Fun is the main word right there. That's what it's all about as far as the cruise, and taking a cruise, especially if you can take one in film, then have fun at it.
That's right. I've got a saying, and it's if you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong.
That's exactly right.
You've got to go out of your way not to have fun on Carnival. Good Lord.
Yes, you have to try not to have fun. If you don't have fun, then you're not trying.
You got to go and look in the mirror and say, hey, there's something wrong with you. We got to
That's
pick
right.
this up a little bit. Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Yeah. I will never go on another cruise in mail mode again. I just, I just can't see it happening because I know the difference. I've been on cruises in mail mode and in film mode, and it's okay, it's nice, but being cross dressers, just let me loose. You know, this is your
Well,
time.
you already said it earlier. You have such a, in mail mode, you're going to put on one outfit in the day, and
Yeah,
that's one you're going to wear all day long. In female mode, you might decide right after lunch, so you want to go change and put on something different, a little short skirt, or not short skirt, but a little sundress.
yeah,
Or later on in the afternoon, well, let's get back to the shorts and walk the ship and do that. So that's, you can do
yeah,
whichever you want.
absolutely. Now, real quick, I'm going to talk about our Patreon and all. We'd love you guys to go sign up for our Patreon side. It's a few bucks a month. You get some great content that you don't get anywhere else, and it's there. I'm putting more and more of it up. A lot about me, my personal me, who I am, and my experiences and things. A lot of that's going up there. There's a lot of new stuff coming down the pike on Patreon. So please consider that. That really helps us out. Also, go down to that lower right-hand corner, subscribe, go down there and hit that like button and share this with your friends. You got a cross-dressed friend or someone that maybe you have a lady friend somewhere that is interested because they've got a family member or something. Let them know about it because we want to share this knowledge base that we don't get anywhere else. This kind of knowledge base, getting to the depths of cross-dressing and the emotions and what we go through and try to bring out our happiness and our love, that's where it's at. That's where it's really at. So please do that for us. We really can use that. Now, I want to talk for a moment of